look at this sunrise. Isn't that beautiful? I'm on the second floor of my home, so I get this really beautiful view. Wow. Good morning, Butters. I didn't hear you behind me. Oh. Come on, baby. Well, that was a beautiful sunrise. I actually stood there for a while just watching the colors change. So beautiful. Anyway, let's do the Advent calendar. So we've got 2 days to make up for. So we've got 11 and 12. 11 is Tiger. It's an Indian blend. Bonfire, toffee, nutmeg, and praline are the notes. Very, very excited for this one. All right, so per usual, while my coffee is steeping, let's open up the other Advent calendars. And I'm realizing this is gonna be the last day for the Pkwy Advent calendar because it only has 12 days. So we're gonna be opening up 11 and 12 today. All right, so here we go. I'm so sad this one is ending. This has been such a good one. Okay. Where is 11? I see, oh, here. This is the big elephant right in front of you, Michele. Full Brow Perfecting Gel. Ooh, what shade is this in? Or maybe it's just the clear gel. I can always use a brow gel. Ooh, here it is. Full Brow Perfecting Gel. I believe this is a full size as well. Awesome. Wow, that is great. Okay. And then number 12, which has, oh, look at that beautiful hummingbird on there. This one, feels kind of heavy. The Bio-Lifting Cream. Oh my gosh, this is really good. This is really, really good. I love the Bio-Lifting mask. It really softens my lines, like visibly softens my lines. And I love this Bio-Lifting Cream. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that's it for Pkwy. Bye-bye, Pkwy. You have been really, really wonderful. Thank you so much, Pkwy, for bringing us so much joy every morning, this Mishmas. All right, now for Joe Malone. Looking for 11 and 12. Okay, so 11. Ooh. Is this a votive? So exciting. This is, you guys, this is probably my favorite Joe Malone fragrance. Grapefruit. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells so good. It just makes me happy. It is a fragrance that evokes nothing else for me but joy and happiness. Wow, this is so great. And then in 12, okay, is this another fragrance? Wow. The Wild Bluebell. I've never smelled this before. Oh, light and fresh. That's quite nice. Wild Bluebell. I feel like this would actually be like really nice together because this has like a soft roundedness to it and this is definitely a lot brighter. Wow, oh my gosh. These Advent calendars are so amazing. Now, moving on to Diptyque. Here is 11. And, ooh, what have we got here? Ooh, body balm. Ooh. Oh, nice. It's like a light, fresh, And it looks like someone stuck their finger in there, but it's actually like the shape of the cream on top. It's light. That's very, very nice. Okay. Let's see, where is day 12? Here is 12. Ooh, and we have another eau de toilette. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it's the rose. See that? Ooh. Ooh, nice. This is like, it's light, but it's like an evening rose. I'm gonna be so sad when these advent calendars are over because I'm just thinking about the Chantecaille right now and thinking, oh my God, we're halfway through. Oh, I'm so sad. And I was just about to do the Doggy Advent Calendar with Butters, and she's not here. I think she went back upstairs to harass my husband. I think she grabbed a ball and ran up there. Anyway, okay, let's get this coffee going. All right, plunging coffee. And I've got my honey bear mug today. I don't know where my Christmas bear mug is. I think I left him in my office yesterday. Anyway, I'll go ahead and pour some out. I'm gonna try this black first, like I have been. I think that's been helping in like, you know, kind of detecting those notes. It smells so good. Toffee, nutmeg, and praline. I taste a little bit of nuttiness, which, you know, is the praline and the toffee, I guess, but I don't really taste any sort of nutmeg, like a spiciness like that. But let me add some milk. Maybe that'll bring it out a little. Yeah, I feel like I taste more like the toffee and the praline situation, but I really don't taste any of the nutmeg. I was really hoping, since this was like an Indian coffee and I really hadn't had much experience with those, if any, and the other one tasted, what was the other one? Oh yeah, the Monsooned Malabar. And that one I could taste like the spice. I was really hoping, and that was like so wonderful. I was really hoping that I was gonna be able to taste the nutmeg. I don't really taste it. It could just be me. I could, of course, just add some nutmeg. It's nice though, it's smooth. It's really smooth with the milk. I haven't gotten ready yet because I needed a second cup of coffee, and I thought, let's just do number 12 now. So let's take out number 12. And 12 is Peru Tapir Andino, blackberry, candy floss, and tropical fruit. Those are the notes. Stop it. Okay, so here is the description of number 12. Oh my gosh, that is probably the most interesting description of a coffee I have ever read. All right, let me go ahead and prep this. I'll be right back. Okay, while that's steeping, I think what I'm gonna do, since the home automation guys are gonna be like in this main area for all day, for the entirety of the day, and I have a cleaning crew coming just to kind of clean up the house a little bit. I try and keep it tidy, but I need a deep clean. So they're coming today, I believe. They've rescheduled me a couple of times, but I have them coming today. So I think I'm gonna be kind of like stuck in my office, although I want them to clean my office too. I think what I'm gonna do is just lock myself in my filming closet and do a declutter. So I'm gonna do an eyeshadow declutter. I'm just gonna finish this coffee, kind of get ready, and then we'll jump into that. Plunging this Peru coffee. Oh, this looks good. So far I smell coffee. Oh, wow. Okay. It's kind of tart, but not like the African beans. It's like, wow, this is so interesting. I would actually describe this more as jammy than that other one, because it has like a tartness, but it's also like, like a little bit smoother. You know, it's less sharp. Wow, that is really interesting. I'm gonna add some milk. Okay, let's try this. Wow, this is probably the most fruity tasting coffee, like truly fruity tasting coffee, not just like tart, sour, sharp tasting, but this really tastes fruity. I really taste the tropical fruits, the blackberry. So interesting. I don't think I taste candy floss, although I'm not exactly sure I know what candy floss is. Is that like cotton candy? You guys will let me know in the comments section. Candy floss. Okay, I'm gonna finish this coffee, cleanse myself, get ready for the day, and then let's hit these eyeshadow drawers Yeah, let's get these decluttered. So we're gonna be doing eyeshadows, and just a very quick disclaimer. If I say like, oh, I'm tossing this, I'm getting rid of this, anything I can donate, I will donate. Anything I can pass off to friends and family, I will. Anything that I need to toss out, if it's old or just gross or whatever the case is, I will. But I suspect I'll be able to actually pass along quite a bit of this to either donation or friends and family, because they're powder products, which makes me very happy. So we're going to start with this bottom drawer, which has all of my Tom Ford quads, all of my Dior quads. I don't know that I'll be getting rid of any of the Tom Ford quads. I pretty much feel like a collector of those quads at this point, which is so strange. I never really felt like a collector of makeup, but here we are. But I also just have a whole hodgepodge of other stuff in here that I know I can donate. So let's start actually at this end. So we've got the Bobbi Brown, this is the Luxe Precious Metals eyeshadow palette. This is relatively new and I really love this. You can see I've gone in pretty hard with it. So I'm gonna hold on to this. This is the Bobbi Brown Golden Illusion eyeshadow palette from the holidays. This is also fairly new and I really like these shades as well. So I'm gonna hold on to this. And then I have all of my Melt Cosmetics palettes over here. And as much as I love them, I don't use them quite as much as I would like. So I need to get rid of some of these. So this Mary Jane I actually got and used, as you can see, just a couple of times, but these shades are so chunky and thick. I just got a ton of fallout. Yeah, they just didn't really work for me. Even though I love this color story, I think it's beautiful. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass this along. I'm going to pass along the Millennial Pink. I really enjoyed this one as well, but I never use it. Oh my God, the Smoke Sessions is still in the box, which means I probably never even got around to using this. And if not, oh, I swatched it a bit. I think I should be able to, I don't know if I'll be able to donate it, but hopefully I can pass this along to someone. Gemini is probably one of my favorite melt palettes, so I'm gonna hold on to that. I also really love 27. It's a very warm, like basic kind of palette, so I think I'll hold on to that as well. And then I'm really on the fence with this set because I just love the idea of this, but you guys know this is not in my comfort zone at all. So this was the Vita palette, and this was the Muerte palette, and it was like this cool set. But I think I'm gonna pass these along too because, yeah, I never use these colors. If I had to keep one, I would keep the Muerte. The Vita is so cool, but yeah, I never use fluorescent colors. Yeah, I'm gonna pass these along. Here's the Patrick Ta, I'm gonna keep this. Here are some larger Charlotte Tilbury palettes. I think I definitely want to keep the newest one because I like the greens in here. I think this one is a fun palette. And then I think I'll keep this one and pass this one along. Can't remember which one is older or newer, but this one I feel like I probably have all of these shades in like her quads and stuff. So I'm gonna pass this along. And then this Oma Black Magic palette. I really, really like this palette. I love that color story. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. That was a long sigh. I have a bunch of Natasha Denona minis here. So this Camel palette I love, 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 as you guys know. So I'm holding on to that. I have this Coral palette that I bought, what, 2 years ago? And oh, it's not used. Okay, I'm gonna donate this. And then here are a bunch of the minis. These two really are very similar. I think I like this one more because it has this deeper color in there. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. I'm gonna get rid of this Mini Love. And I definitely wanna keep these 3. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these 2 as well. Okay, the La Bouche Rouge quads I'm gonna keep. I really love these. They're so pretty. So that one, and then this one actually is my favorite. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm gonna hold on to those 2. Sorry, I had to move my camera around a little bit because I was like twisting my body to reach the eyeshadows. Okay. Anyway, we have these smaller Charlotte Tilbury palettes that I actually really enjoy. This one is Super Nudes. This one is Easy Eye palette. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to these. I think these are just really, really great. Great for travel, great for every day. I enjoy the quality, so I'm going to hold on to those. Chantecaille. Oh yeah, definitely holding on to this. Look how beautiful that is. Even though it's limited edition and I can't really use it on camera, this is just so special. So I'm going to hold on to that. Makeup by Mario. I really enjoyed this palette too. I kind of forgot about it. I'm going to hold on to it though, because this is such a great basic. NARS. Oh, God, I love this palette. Limited edition. So old at this point. But I think I'm going to hold on to this. Well, let's see how I do with the other ones. This Claudette is awesome. But I'm going to declutter. Oh, this super old Narcissist. Oh, this is definitely a collector's. I don't know why they got rid of this palette. This is one of the best basic palettes ever. I'm going to hold on to it. This NARS, let's see, Extreme Effects. I think, yeah, I'm going to pass this along. I thought this was really nice. I had a lot of fun with this, especially this color. It's really cool. But I never use it, so I'm going to pass this along. Persona, this is such a great basic palette. I'm going to keep that. Charlotte Tilbury, the Icon palette. Wow, I forgot about this. I am going to pass this along. Yeah, pass that along. The Aether Beauty Rose Quartz. This is a beautiful palette too. Look at those shades. I'm going to pass this along. All right, we've got the Pat McGrath, which you know I'm not getting rid of. This one's my favorite. This was the Platinum Bronze. Here's the Star Wars ones. And here is the, which one was this called? Rose Decadence. I don't think I even like this one that much, but when it comes to Pat McGrath, I like to hold on to them. So I'm going to keep all of these. And then, oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff back here. Oh, I've got some backups and stuff. Okay, all the Byredo Quince I am holding on to. And this is not a collection video, so I'm not going to show absolutely everything, otherwise it's going to take forever, but we're just sticking with declutter. These are my backup Lachrome Luxe Eye Duos from Chantecaille, which I'm holding on to because they may be discontinuing these or redoing these or something. I'm not sure, but actually I should check with them. But I love these, love them. So holding on to those. And then, what is back here? Oh, more of my, oh, another backup, but more of my Pat McGrath. So I have these three, which I'm going to hold on to. And then I've got the Louboutin eyeshadow palette, which I really enjoy. So I'm going to hold on to that one. And, oh, I've got this NARS duo. Oh, this is Kalahari. I think I'm going to declutter this. This is so great, but, I never think to use it. I'm going to declutter this. And like I said, I don't think I'm going to be getting rid of any of the Tom Fords or Dior's. I went through the Dior's, I think, before I moved. So I have pretty much everything that I love. In here, I've got some Victoria Beckham Ibrix, Smoky Ibrix. So I'm going to hold on to all of these. More Pat McGrath. Oh, God. Oh, this Lila B. I love, love, love this eyeshadow quad. Be Alluring. And this is relatively new. They sent this to me, so I'm going to hold on to this. I just have to remember that I have this. And then Be Fabulous. This is another one they sent to me. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Okay, holding on to that. Sorry, trying to see if there's anything else back there. No, the rest is all just Tom Ford quads. So I don't know why this one, Insolent Rose. Oh, this is one of the newer ones that I got. I'm gonna kind of push these back if I can. What's back there? Oh wow, I had some more stuff back there. Some of these other Pat McGrath palettes. Oh, my BK Beauty True Beauty. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, holding on to that. And I feel like I need to hold on to these. As a collector, so ridiculous. So silly. Move some of these over. Move some of these up. Do I need to keep the white the white ones together? Probably. Okay, well now I have Tom Ford quads going all the way back, and it's just going to be really hard to get to the ones all the way in the back, but anyway. These drawers are not the best, not the best. I would love to get some furniture that's like a little bit better suited for makeup. Anyway, let me go ahead and put everything back that I'm keeping into this drawer. All right, everything is fitting quite nicely. I got rid of so much stuff over here that actually it feels a little bit more breathable. And that is the pile of stuff that I am getting rid of from this drawer. But let's go ahead and move on to the next drawer, which is up here. Okay, so this drawer has a lot more Pat McGrath. It has a lot more of like the larger palettes and stuff. I really don't know if I'm going to be getting rid of much in here. Well, let me start over here. So these are all of the smaller Pat McGrath palettes that I'm going to hold on to. Yeah, all of these I'm going to be holding on to. These 6 palettes from Sydney Grace. This is the collab that they did with Temptalia, and they sent this to me, which I'm so grateful for. But I got these right around when I was moving, like packing and moving, and I was like too frazzled. But these are such beautiful palettes. I feel like, I know this is limited edition, so I don't even know if you can get these anymore. Maybe, why don't I open all these up and see which ones I would keep. So I know they came out basically with 3 palettes, and then each palette they did a light and a deep version. So maybe what I'll do is donate all of the deep ones, because obviously I don't have deep skin. So here is, yeah, here's another deep one. Yeah, since they're all unused, I should take the opportunity to donate. So donate these 2, and then one's light, this one's dark. Okay. Ah, it's so beautiful. So donate those 3, and then, yeah, and then I'll keep the lights. So I'm gonna hold on to this one. I'm still hoping to be able to use them. This one, and this one. Ooh, so pretty. All of my Pat McGrath motherships, obviously those are not going anywhere. Pat McGrath Holiday, all my Natasha Denona larger palettes. These are not going anywhere. And then the MIDI palettes over here, those aren't going anywhere. I have this Pat McGrath. I think I threw the box away for this one. Yeah, something like that. I have more Natasha Denona palettes here, like the gold, Metropolis, Lila, Sunset. Those are all over here. This is just a magnetic palette that I have. A Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Cream Duo, and then this is Viseart Shadows. So I'm gonna hold on to that. And then these are all, let's see, Natasha Denona 28. I'm not getting rid of that. Oh, you know, this palette I really love. The color story, I love the way they applied, but these did not wear well for me. I don't know what your experience was if you've tried these Artist Couture shadows. I mean, really gorgeous, but they just like faded, and I had a lot of fallout when I used like the more glittery shades. So I'm gonna pass this along. Oh, this makes me so sad. Mel Thompson, Sydney Grace. Obviously, I'm gonna hold on to this. Some Natasha Denona, the Star palette, and then the other 28 palettes. So I'm gonna put this back in there. And then I've got my Viseart Grand Pro palettes over here. So not much left here except for the Artist Couture and the 3 Temptalia palettes. Another drawer down. Let's move up to this one. Okay, so this drawer has a lot of my Viseart, obviously my Wayne Goss. I've got some the Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder in here. These are all discontinued palettes that I am keeping. Actually, I see some back there that I'm gonna get rid of. But this is a super old, do you remember when this came out? Super old NARS Andy Warhol. Of course, his face is worn off. Holding on to that. This Bobbi Brown, they need to just come back out with this palette, let's be honest. This Chantecaille, this is like the Polar Ice. Yeah, Polar Ice palette. Look how beautiful this is. Definitely holding on to this packaging. Oh, so good. Oh, obviously keeping. This is Teresa's Dead's collaboration with Lethal Cosmetics. Definitely keeping. My Chantecaille palettes I'm keeping. Oh man, this Kevyn Aucoin Nude Pop. I love this palette, but I think it's discontinued. I don't know why, but I think they got rid of this, but this was so good. I'm actually gonna check. I'm gonna take this out. If it's actually still around, I'm gonna keep this, but if it's not, I'm going to pass this along. I'm going to pass along this Huda Beauty Neon palette. I held on to it because I'm like, oh, I don't have anything like this, but I used it a couple times and it was a lot of fun, but it's just not something I reach for. This Armani palette is so old, but this is one of the makeup products that got me like back into makeup. It's when I started my blog right before YouTube. So that's how old this is, but isn't this just beautiful? Is this not just like perfect? I love it so much. Hi, I'm back. I actually had to take a little break and I can't remember where this camera was and how it was situated, but anyway, we are back in this drawer. I think I was talking about this Armani palette and how much I love it. I just love it. It's so old at this point, I never use it, but I'm having a really hard time giving it up. So I'm gonna hold on to this. I am finally going to give up this Urban Decay Basquiat palette because I was keeping it for the packaging. I'm a big fan of Basquiat, but it's time. It's time. I'm gonna let this go. Okay, and now over here, all my Wayne Goss palettes I'm keeping. You know, I love all my Viseart palettes, but I just don't use all of them. Let me see if there's any to declutter. These I love, love, love for traveling, these Petit Pro palettes. Yeah, I really do. I love these. This one I love, love, love. The Chouchou, I love that one. Apricotine, Solstice. Yeah, these are all so good. These are all so good. Okay. This Kashmiri one is like one of my all-time favorites. The Petit Fours. The Gucci I'm gonna hold on to. I do like these shadows. I think they're actually really nice. And this packaging, which I know was one of its selling points, I actually can't stand. It's just, I wish it was just this little thing, but this pops out. This thing is so bulky. It's actually quite heavy. I mean, you know, this is pretty, but like, it's just gigantic. But anyway, this Dear Dahlia palette, you know, oh, I never used it. I never used it, so I'm going to go ahead and donate that. The by Terry Bonjour Paris palette. I think I talked about this in like a roundup video. I like this palette. I don't love it. I like it. Let me see, actually, these other ones. This one I actually really liked as well. And this one too. These are actually these two are very similar. Very, very similar. Let me see. I'm going to keep number 3, the Paris Mon Amour, because this one is newer. I'm going to pass this one along. And I'll hold on to this one just a little bit longer. And then, oh, the Viseart 9-pan palettes. I really like these, but let's see if there's any of these that I feel like I can pass along. Let's see. Oh, Liaison is my favorite. I love this one, so I'm gonna hold on to that for sure. Oh, this is such a good one too. It's colors I don't use often, but this is, I don't know, to me this is such a fun color story. I think, oh, I did use this one. I think I only used Royal. Oh, what a bummer. Well, let me pass this one along. At least I can pass this along to someone I know. And I'm not too embarrassed, it's not too grubby. So I'll pass Golden Hour along. I really enjoy this one too. This one I probably use the most. This one and Liaison. You know what, I love Libertine, but I'm gonna pass this along. Okay, I'm gonna keep these two, and then what do I have back here? I have this Bobbi Brown Luxe Metal Rose eyeshadow palette. I guess I'll hold on to this a bit longer. I feel like, is this relatively new? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I think this is relatively new-ish. You know what? No, I'm gonna pass this one along. I was just thinking about that Precious Luxe Metal eyeshadow palette. I love that one so much more. So yeah, I'm gonna pass this one along. Let's see. Oh, the Jouer French Riviera palette. I'm gonna pass this along. I forgot I even had this, but these shades were really pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna pass that along. I've got my Smoky Glow Midas Cosmetics palette here. I'm gonna hold on to this. This is purely for nostalgia reasons. Look at all these Viseart palettes. I love them all. These aren't going anywhere. Oh boy. This, wow. This is one of my all-time favorite palettes, but it's so old at this point. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous to hold on to this. I am going to declutter this. This is the saddest thing ever. Sad. They need to come out with this. Or Mario, now that he has his own line, needs to just sort of recreate this this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work of art. M Cosmetics Divine Skies, I'm gonna hold on to. This is the Venetian Rose. I've been dying to use this. I haven't gotten a chance. This one is the Divine Skies. I think, does this have a color name? Maybe this one's just the original? Ooh. Yeah, I really like this. I'm gonna hold on to that. Oh, Ilia. This was very pretty and such a Michele palette, but I literally forgot I had this, so I'm going to declutter that. Valentino. I really enjoy these, actually. I love the Valentino powder products. I just think they're really creamy and perform well. So I'm going to hold on to this. And, oh, this Kogendo palette is so pretty. I'm definitely going to hold on to this as well. Okay. Okay. Not great, not bad. I'm actually pretty proud of myself that I got rid of those two Viseart palettes, because usually Viseart, it's sort of like the Tom Ford and the Dior palettes. It's just like, oh, I'm keeping all of them, and I don't even think about it. But I thought about it. Okay, let me try and rearrange these. I still have those other new Viseart palettes that are on my vanity that I need to put in here, but I'll do that. I'll do that another time. Maybe I'll do a organizing makeup collection type video. Okay, and then here is another drawer. Hold on, let me see if I can raise you guys up a little bit. Is that? I think there, yeah, you can see most of the collection. Okay, so this is like quads and singles, and wow, these are all of my Chanel quads. These are all of my Charlotte Tilbury quads. I have some Chantecaille here. I have overflow of Chanel because they didn't fit all the way back there. These are my Dior singles. These are my Chanel singles. These are my Sisley singles. These are my Tom Ford singles, Chantecaille singles, Surratt singles. Okay, I don't think I don't think I'm going to be getting rid of any of these because I love my singles and duos and quads so much. I'm such a small palette person. And a lot of this I like to keep for reference, like especially the Charlotte Tilbury quads and the Chanel quads. But I'm thinking, I have a bunch of NARS. Oh, I love these though. Okay, this one I'm holding on to. This one is Stud. This one, oh, such a great transition. This is Tulum. This one is Pasiphae. This is when he had the dual intensity, I think. This one I'm going to declutter, actually, because I don't make those anymore. I don't use it. Okay. These Lancôme ones I'm going to pass along. These are the monochromatic a la mode. And this one is Ooh La La. And these were fun. They were really soft. You could use them, they say pretty much anywhere, but I got shades that were pretty much just eyeshadows for me. But I'm going to go ahead and declutter those. I never think to use them. Natasha Denona Black is Black I love. Fenty. Oh, that's pretty. Sandcastle. This I got like in a little kit, so I'm going to hold on to that. These YSL ones are relatively new. Suku, I'm going to keep. Oh, I have this one from Muji. I got this when I was in Japan. I forgot I had this, so I'm going to pass this along. Burberry single shadows that I love. Oh, I've got ones that I think I need to let go of. These are the Charlotte Olympia MAC collaboration cream shadows, and I just love the packaging. Love. But whoops, but I think it's time to let these go. They're just too old. Okay, I'm gonna pass those on. Let's see, I've got some other NARS palettes here. The Orgasm mini palette, I'm gonna pass that along. The Orgasm X Quad, I'm gonna pass along. And then the Orgasm Quad. Oh, this was pretty. No, I'm gonna pass along. I never use these. Vapor. Oh, I love this quad. I love it. Love. I'm gonna hold on to that. Clé de Peau, Suku, Pat McGrath singles from all of her kits. Love those. Oh, I have an Armani quad that I love. I have this Addiction palette that I love, absolutely love. I wish they would sell Addiction in the US. So awesome. This Cure Weiss quad, I really enjoy. Let's see. I think there's some more back there that I can't actually reach. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, these Bobbi Browns are so great. So Bobbi Brown came out with like multi-chromatic eyeshadow sticks, those long wear cream shadow sticks that they have. And they came out with one, definitely an incandescent. They have one kind of like Jungle, but I think maybe they called it something else. Anyway, these shadows just need to come back in full force and just have like a whole line. They're so beautiful. Oh, my Rhone quads. These are really pretty. And then I have this one single, which is beautiful. Let's see, I have some others. So this one is 75 degrees. And this one is 52. So this was warm, cool. And this one was 1111, yeah. I think 1111 was definitely my favorite. I think I like 52 more than 75. Okay, I'm gonna declutter 75. Hold on to 52 and 1111 and this one Disco Summer Disco eyeshadow. And then I see a Bobbi Brown single back here, which, yeah, I love this. This is cement, but I'm gonna declutter this because I never use it, and I think this is discontinued. Okay, I'm just gonna throw these back here. Everything else I'm keeping. I love, love, love this drawer so much. Love it, but all these singles, they're just like, they're like little jewels to me. Okay, let's move up to this drawer. This has more singles, but these are like cream shadows. And let me try and move you a better spot here. Okay, there. I think you can see everything. All right. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna get rid of, I don't know what I was thinking, but I was going through this before I moved, and I kept the tops to these Tom Fords that had dried out. I'm never gonna use these. I'm never gonna use these. I'm sure you guys knew that. So I'm going to get rid of those. And then, let's see, here are all the smoke reflex. I have the 2 new ones over there that I need to put in here. I'll talk Walk of Shame. I wonder if I should just declutter these right now. Even though they're kind of brand new, I'm never gonna use them. They just didn't work out for me. Should I do that with all of these? There were some that did work out though. Maybe I should go through them. But this, I think I'm gonna declutter these. I'm never gonna use these. I'll go through these eventually, and then let's see, all of these I love, yeah. Even these Jones Road ones, which I wasn't the biggest fan of that Beauty Bomb and like some of the other things in her line, but I did really like these. These were really nice. The lid lusters from Victoria Beckham, I'm definitely keeping. Chantecaille, Trinity London, all my Westman Atelier, of course. These Armani eye tints I love, but I think some of them are getting old. I don't know if you can tell, like it's kind of separating. And when I used them, they were kind of dry. So I think it may be time for me to say goodbye to some of these. Yeah, they're all coming out like this one looks okay. You can see some product on the doe foot, but yeah, those, it was like nothing was coming out. Okay, that one looks okay. This one, yeah, this one looks okay. This one looks dry too. Okay, I'm going to declutter those, keep these. Yeah, these Chanel ones I'm gonna go through and figure out which ones work for me. These Tom Fords I love, but they're so old, and I think they're not around anymore, so I'm going to declutter those. I'm just going to declutter these Natasha Denonas. I love these, but I never use them. So I'm just going to declutter those. This was from last holiday. I actually really like this for like a black liquid shadow. This is actually a lot of fun. So I'm going to hold on to that. And I think that's it. That's it from this drawer. That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad, but yeah, I just really, oh, actually, these Natasha Denonas. This is Chroma Crystal Top Coat. Oh, I closed them real tight, but I think they were drying out. Oh no, this one is actually still pretty good. And then this one is pretty good. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I thought I was gonna have to declutter those. All right, well, that's it, you guys. That's it for this eyeshadow declutter. It wasn't that fruitful. It was pretty good. Here is the pile of stuff that I am decluttering. So not too bad, not great, not brutal, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like my drawers feel a little bit more civilized. So that is it for today's Mishmas video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.